Hi guys. Um let's get started. Today is June 25th, 2020. Um it was a great day. No, it wasn't. Let me stop lying. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Um Today was actually a crazy ass day for me. Personally. Um it was just like some complete unnecessary drama in the beginning of the day. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning doing OT, and baby daddy popped up at my house being crazy, like absurd. But anyways, it did go on to be a nice day today. The weather was very beautiful. It was hot. My baby did my makeup. You guys see my makeup? If you see some eye makeup on my face, my baby did that. Mila did that. But overall, it's been a day-to-day type of experience for me. Today, I want to talk about friendship. Um, Friendship is really, really so important to me. Um, you know, a lot of people, they use the term friend so loosely. It's really a very, very important term of endearment. And I really don't think that it should be taken lightly. I don't think that everybody is my friend. I know that everybody is not my friend. I know my real friends from my fake friends. Speaking of real friends, I have a best friend slash sister, my ride or die, my ace boon coon, my right hand, my go-to, the Wheezy F baby to my motherfucking Drizzy, Gabriel Lanice Hunt. We have been friends for 15 fucking years. 15 years. That is a lot of time to me. I'm only 28 years old. I'll be 29 in July. And yes, baby, it's done now. That's my baby in the next room. Y'all already know what's up. Gayra, Gigi, my G baby. We started off not even liking each other. We started off at each other's throats. First, for whatever strange reason, but it's something about me, that's just, I'm charming. I'm charming. So I charmed her. I made her giggle. And the first time she giggled, I was like, oh my God, your laugh is like cute as fuck. And then it was just like one night we were hanging out. We was in high school, so we was doing crazy stuff like drinking when we wasn't supposed to be and smoking weed, all that. So one day we was hanging out and we was laughing about something. We was just rolling, and every single time we looked back up at each other, we started dying even harder. And I looked up and was like, you my ROD, right? She was like, are you asking me or you telling me? And I was like, you my ROD. She was like, you asking me or you telling me though? And I was like, bitch, I'm telling you. She was just like, well, shit. It is what it is. It was what it was from there. And it's blossomed into such a beautiful friendship, such a beautiful sisterhood that is impossible to take for granted, because once a person like that comes into your life and really, really, really is just a genuine friend, a good friend, that's something that you recognize very quickly, and that I don't think anybody should ever take for granted, but we do. And I did. I was young, we took each other for granted a lot of times. We done fought a lot of times. We done fell out, and came back together even stronger. And when we fell out, it was over something so stupid. And I know it was stupid because I can't even remember what it was about. That's how I know it was just pointless. And it would not have been worth losing a friendship like that over, had we either of us let it. But we went some time without talking. We were mad at each other, and we both women, so we were very emotional creatures, us women. And so not only is that, but we some G's out here. We thugging out here. So we both got pride and egos that we have and that we carry. So we went without speaking for a long time. And then she would always hit me up. And she knew what she was doing, hitting me up. And she knew that I missed her every time she hit me up. And I would just try to play hard to get sometimes. And sometimes I would ignore her. And it got to the point where she said something to me one day, and I was just like, bitch, I miss you so much. Like, I miss you, like, so much. And we called each other, and as soon as we heard each other's voices, it was just like nothing had ever even happened. And we probably talked about it for a little bit, squashed it and got over it. And since, we've never even spoken about it ever again. But that was a very, very pivotal moment in our relationship that could have gone one or two ways. And if it had not been a genuine, real friendship, I'm pretty sure that it would have stayed gone and done. But since we're both genuinely, really friends and really love each other and really care for each other, then I think that, that realness is really what kept our friendship intact. Gigi. In high school, everybody knew us. If you seen one of us, you saw the other one. If you seen us hanging out after school, you knew exactly what we was about to go do. And everybody was trying to hang out with us to go do with us what we was about to go do. But it has been such a journey for her. I'm so proud of her. She's grown so much. And one thing about Gigi, though, she gonna get that motherfucking money. She always been a hustler. She always been a writer. Like, she always been, like, she gonna get it by any means. And in high school was just like a crazy experience for me, especially 11th and the 12th grade. That was really, really rough. Like, it was a rough time for me, in a lot of ways. But it was like every time I seen her, it was like nothing would even happen. Like, I would show up at her house early in the morning. We supposed to be at school. I'm knocking on the door talking about, smoke, wake up, nigga, smoke that shit. Smoke, let's smoke. Come on, I got a blunt rolled up right now. Let's go. I got some OG. Let's go. Come on. She like, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, man. And I'm like, yeah, come on. Like, let's go. Like, get up and come outside. And I did that every single day, every day. And I grew up and I moved away, and I used to just miss waking up early in the morning to go knock on her door. And I would walk like through neighborhoods to get to her house. And didn't even care, because I knew that when I got there, we was going to be good. We was going to be hanging out all day. And it was just like, that was my sis. Still my sis. That's my baby. Love her mom. I love her sisters. I love her aunties. I love her cousins. I love her sister, brothers, mama, daddy. I love everybody. And I'm really thankful for friendships like that God has put in my life to tremendously help me to grow, because The other day, I was going through some shit. And she told me exactly what I wanted to hear. Scratch that. Not what I wanted to hear, what I needed to hear. Because it wasn't hardly what I wanted to hear at all, actually. So there was this one time where I went through like this huge breakup with the father of my children. And she basically told me, like, you need to snap the fuck out of it. Like, wake the fuck up. Like, if you're gonna be mad at yourself. Be mad for allowing this to happen time and time again, for always putting up with stuff, and let it the fuck go. Like, hello. Like, she basically took me and shook the shit out of me. And she was like, I'm tired of hearing about this nigga. Fuck him. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do differently to move on? Like, what are you gonna do to further your success, to further your growth? I'm tired of hearing about this motherfucker. It's always the same shit with this motherfucker right here. What you gonna do differently? Because if you're gonna be upset at anything, be upset that you keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. And I was just like, bitch, fuck you. I don't want to hear none of that shit, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. You making me mad. And that's what I told her. I said, you making me mad. And she was basically like, bitch, I don't give a fuck if I'm making you mad. Like, I'm tired of hearing about this shit. Like, you need to hear this shit. And I was just like, left her on red for a few hours. Went back to the voice message that she sent me, played it again. Kind of still mad a little bit. Deep down on the inside, though, I knew what I was really mad at. I knew I was really mad at my own self. So I hit her back up. And I was like, you know what? I love you so much. Like, I love you so much. There's not a thing in this world that I would change about you. Like, I really appreciate you so much for checking me. A real friend gonna check your ass. A fake friend, she'll entertain the fuck out of you and let you do all of that little silly shit and have you making yourself look stupid. She'll entertain you and tell you to go do it. Yeah, go ahead. Go act crazy. Go bust his windows. Go flatten his tires. Go do all of that shit. A fake friend will probably drive you over there to go do it too. But a real friend is going to be like, bitch, fuck that nigga. You need to put that energy inward. Inward. Hence podcast. Hello? Can anybody hear me out there? Can anybody hear me? Hence the motherfucking podcast. Hence the motherfucking bald experience. If you got a real friend who was challenging you to look inward, to redirect some negative energy towards yourself, to shut the fuck up about a stupid subject that really doesn't add or subtract anything from anybody. If you have a friend like that, bro, don't take advantage of that. Don't take that for granted. Don't do it. Don't do it. You will regret it every time. Then later on down the line, something is going to click into your head and you're going to remember that very moment and you're going to wish you'd done something differently. Don't take that person for granted. Don't do it. I'm drinking lavender tea. I have one lavender chamomile tea bag, and I have one dandelion root tea bag, and the both of them together in this cup is so delicious. Ooh. 2020 has been a pivotal year for all of us. All of us are going through one thing together. My opinion about what's going on is we need Jesus. We need Jesus. Friendships are falling apart. Trust is being lost. The code is being broke. It's motherfuckers out here that's breaking the code. They breaking the code. It's sad to see. It's sad to see. It's sad to see. They really don't make them like us no more. They don't. They don't. And if you got a real one out there, you better hold on to them and keep them close and protect them and stick to that motherfucking code. Because once you go against the code, ain't no going back from that shit. You can never go back from breaking the code. Ever. Ever. My brother-in-law, he gave me a pointer today. And it's something that I've heard a lot of times throughout my life, but it meant a lot today. Trust takes years and years and years and years and years to gain, but only seconds to lose. Seconds to lose. Ooh. The first fake friend I ever had was this girl in high school. Her birthday was like around the same time as mine in July. And she was pretty, light-skinned girl. You know, she had curly hair. She was beautiful to some people. A whole lot of people had a different opinion, though. But I'm not going to say what their opinion was because it's not my opinion, so it's irrelevant. But it was the first time in my life where I'd ever experienced like somebody be fake right after being cool with me. And I was just like, well, damn, like, how does that work? Like, you were just my friend and now you instigating a fight with me and another young lady. Where they do that at? And her and this young lady, whose name I should not speak of because it's irrelevant, but they were pretty much like, they had the same thing in common. They was both dating somebody else's boyfriend on the low. So I guess that's like how they clicked up or whatever. But they would only get all froggy around each other. They would never do it when they was by themselves. And I remember one time we were in a group and this girl, oh my gosh, this girl was trying the whole group. Like it was a group of friends. We were all there, me, Gigi. It was a bunch of us. We was walking from the apartment complex where we used to hang out to the hamburger spot that was right down the street. So this girl, we had been smoking weed that day, so we were like faded. We was chilling, like we were, you know, about to had the munchies, about to go get something to eat. So this girl was just acting goofy and annoying the whole time. Like she just would not shut up. Like she wouldn't leave us alone. Like she couldn't handle being high. She couldn't handle the marijuana. So she was acting stupid. So she started irritating everybody and, you know, we like, move, get out of here, So she reaches in her pants and she touches her butt. And then she proceeds to touch Gigi's face with her hand that she touched her butt with. I said it. She touched Gigi's face with the same hand that she stuck down her ass. And Gigi beat the shit out of her so quick, it happened in like 5 seconds. It was like... Gigi drilled on her, and that shit was funny as fuck. We fell the fuck out laughing. That shit was hilarious. We was like, that's what you get. Like, you shouldn't be fucking with us. Like, you shouldn't be fucking with people. First of all, Gigi don't like for nobody to touch her face. I think I'm the only one who could get away with touching her face. Me. Just me. I literally, nobody better not touch her fucking face. But this girl, we already knew that. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew not to touch Gigi's face. So this girl, she did it. And she got drilled on so quick. And that shit was the funniest shit I had seen in a long time. We were laughing. We still be laughing about that shit to this day. To this day! But that shit was funny as fuck. And that's how you know you around a real motherfucker, because a real motherfucker gonna do some real shit. Play with it if you want to. Play with it if you want to. Gigi wasn't playing. Shit, she beat that ass. She beat that ass, boy. But we ended up going to go get our hamburgers and our french fries and shit, and we ate our food, and we called it a day. We called it a day. But real friends and real friendships, those are very, very, very rare and hard to come by. And you don't really see that a lot, especially within my own generation. Like, you don't really see too much of people being friends with the same person for a long time. I don't know. It just kind of seems like everybody's in a competition now. But I mean, as far as me, though, I want to see y'all win. Like, I want to see anybody win. Like, I'm happy as long as anybody winning, like, period. Because if you winning, then shit. You ain't got no reason to look over here on what's on my motherfucking plate. I can handle my business in peace. I ain't got to worry about you looking over here at me, because you got your own thing going on. You winning. You in your lane. So yeah, I want to see everybody win. But coming to a close, my prayer tonight is just that the Lord really be with you guys and walk with you hand in hand in your friendships. And I really pray that you guys are blessed in your friendships and that you have longevity and flexibility and honor and respect and love and laughter and reciprocation. I hope that you guys' friendships are blessed so much that your cups overflow. And no matter what, if you know somebody, and if you know somebody, don't let nobody tell you something about that person. Because if I know somebody, it ain't nothing that you can tell me about that person. Because I done already been tested, tried, and true to this individual. But on that note, I think I'm just going to close with a little song that's on my heart. It's called I Told the Storm. Even though your rain blows, I want you to know you cause me no alarm, 'cause I'm safe in his arms. Even though your rain falls, I can still make this call. Let there be peace. Now I can say, go away. I command you to move today because of faith. I have a brand new day. The sun will shine, and I will be okay. That's what I told the storm. I told the storm to pass. Storm, you can last. Go away. I command you to move today. Storm, when God speaks, storm, you have to cease. That's what I told the storm. I told the storm. I love you guys. Good night.